Hey y'all, Fuzzy Biker here. We are in one of the shop areas at the Baxter Cycle in the mighty metropolis of Marnie, Iowa. This is my hot rod Himalayan, and you know they just did a bunch of service work on it. They still have to put new oil in it yet, but they, new chain, new sprockets. They looked everything over, new brake pads on the rear, new tires. Definitely on the. That's a new one right there for sure. That's look how much beefier that is compared to the old one that I had on there. The old one had 29,000 front and rear had 28,000. New one on the front as well. I don't know if they put new brake pads on the front. We looked at them the other day and they were not wore out. So, no sense of putting them in until you need them. But, what a machine. So we were looking at it for like wear things, and, we obviously want safety and little things. Some of the things we found were, I lost my engine guard here, of course, my pipe guard. And these are getting loose. Things like that. And at 55,000 miles, hey, look at my new sticker. Where I've been everywhere is what it should say. I've been everywhere. Arctic Circle, Baxter Cycle. It's been quite a treat. Other things we've had to deal with, I lost a pin. One of the pins that holds the center stand on came loose and fell out. And a good buddy of mine, Mark, was telling me, Keith, if you'd have checked those things, you'd have known it was loose. You'd have tightened it or fixed it, and so, whose fault is that? Is that the bike's fault or is that my fault? Running back this way, look at that gorgeous tire. Wow, that's an amazing tire. We put the foot on there, of course. This thing here, there's rubber bushings back there. I don't know if you can see them, but they've wore out, and it's not going to fall off or anything. It's just loose. The only reason I noticed it was I was bored riding and I just reached over and grabbed it one day and it was, oh my gosh, how loose that is, It's just been it's been a heck of a bike. This is a 450cc motorcycle that has gone to all 49 states. It's gone to the Arctic Circle, Alaska, big chunks of Canada, and interstate miles that you wouldn't believe, including an iron butt. It'll go 100 miles an hour. I don't go 100 miles an hour, but I always go about 5 over whatever the speed limit, and never have any trouble in traffic. It just goes and goes and goes. It's really been quite a machine. One of the things I got asked is what kind of ads. I get this question every day. What kind of ads? What would you do if you bought one of these? First thing I would do is get a big windscreen. I would get these. These are some sort of hand protectors. These happen to be bark busters. I wanted the Royal Enfield ones. They weren't available at that time. I ended up getting these from 3D Cycle Parts. There's a sticker from over there. And I like these because they were anodized. This, instead of being aluminum, this is black, and all this is all black here. The other thing I would get is, these are, so Baxter Cycle sells a Ram version of this. I didn't realize they sold those. I went ahead and ordered these. I rode Colorado Mark's bike, and I went ahead and ordered these. He had these on his bike. And the other thing I would get is a bag like that, And if you're going to travel the world or the United States, get yourself a good GPS because that helps a lot. Anyway, had a lot of fun with this bike, and we're going to keep on having fun. I'm going to leave. Today is Thursday. We're going to probably leave Saturday and see what else we can learn about the world. Life is good. If you're interested in something like this, get yourself over to Baxter Cycle in the mighty metropolis of Marnie, Iowa, or go to baxtercycle.com. Those guys can help you out. Parts, accessories, thingamajigs, doodads, motorcycles of all types. Look at that. These are just some of the stickers from where we've been, not everywhere. Anyway, those guys can help you out. baxtercycle.com. Life is good. Get off the couch, get out of the easy chair, get out and live it. Wahoo!